Hi, my name is Jill. Thank you for coming. If you are here, it's probably because you work for a cloud-based brokerage, maybe EXP or LPT or Real. And what probably happened is somebody recruited you to this, and you're thinking, oh, it'll be so easy for me to recruit other agents to my downline. You see the dollar signs, the potential of having a massive organization. And yes, you can make a ton of money in rev share. But what most agents realize is that they don't enjoy recruiting. It feels weird, it's time consuming, and it's really difficult to do without a big name in the industry. So, recruiting and retention, it requires consistent effort, and most give up without the tools. So this is why we built RevX. You don't have to be a marketing wizard, and you don't have to be a top producer. Maybe you got your license, 2 weeks ago, and this will still work for you. It actually positions you as an authority in the marketplace. So what happens is when you sign up with RevX is you get your own personal branded website with all of your links with your social media. It has your links to your join link, your calendar link, and a bio and all of that good stuff. Every single week, we give you a recruiting toolkit. So within that toolkit, you're going to see, blogs, and it looks like you created the blog. And you can share those blogs on social media. You can share it in emails, text, any way you want. We give you the scripts and the communication tools that you need in order to help recruit agents into your downline. So we also give you the lead magnets that you need. So they're great content that you could share to make you look like a leader in the industry. You share it, and then the prospect will see your website, they see all the links, but they also see you as the knowledge supportive leader that they would want as a sponsor. And they get put into a 3-year drip campaign. Again, we do it all for you. Every email that goes out is quality information that they're not going to want to delete. They're going to want to continually see what you send them every single week. And again, it has your information on it like you wrote it. You don't have to do anything. That's a 3-year drip campaign. Once the 3 years is up, you can renew for another 3 years, or hopefully within that 3 years, they become part of your downline and it gets switched to a retention campaign. So new agents get a full welcome sequence with daily emails every single day. The first week that they join your company, it tells them what they need in order to onboard and be successful at their new place of business, coming from you. And then after that, it's 12 months of ongoing business growth content that it looks like you wrote. So no more spending hours writing, coming up with content. You don't have to follow up. We do that for you. And you don't even have to wonder what to say because we tell you what to say. RevX makes you look like the expert in the industry, and we do all the heavy lifting. So we're going to get into the nitty gritty. The next 10 minutes, you're going to be with Eric. He created the system. And Eric, you want to take over?
All right, thanks, Jill. Thanks, everyone, for taking a look at this and learning a little bit more about this recruiting platform. Let's take you through all the features. Here's the first thing, right? So you have a customized website. Once you sign up and on board, in 24 hours, you're going to have a customized website with complete drip campaigns behind it, nurturing everything you need to recruit to your downline. Really with not much effort from you at all other than just talking to people and getting them into the system. So what you see here is what the website looks like. We have this guy right here, Mike Realtor. We're going to use him as our test case. All of the links on this site are yours. So the join link, the Let's Talk link is going to go right to your Calendly. You obviously have your information here, your name. If you click this, you have a web card that we also build as a part of this. This is what you're going to use to recruit. This will show up on your phone, kind of similar to like a link tree or maybe other web cards that you are familiar with. It has all your contact information. So when you're walking around with your phone, just show this to somebody. You can click the QR code, and this pops a QR code that the person can scan. It'll drop them right on to your web card where they'll be able to add you right to their contacts. You click this, they'll get right onto the system and be able to fill out the onboarding form, and they'll go into a CRM and become your contact. And you'll be able to jump in and see that. I'll show you that in a little bit. Just kind of a few more features of this in addition. So if you, like I said, all of the links on the site are your links. Any sort of call to action is going to go to you. Down here, you show up on the bottom as, kind of the person on this site in the footer. We got the About page, and this is also controllable from your profile. I'll show you how to log in. You can adjust all this kind of stuff. If you have a video, like an intro YouTube video talking about yourself, talking about EXP, you can drop that into this as well, and it'll show up as an embedded video right here. All controllable by you. FAQ, this kind of gets internet traffic over here. There's a blog, and all of these blog posts appear to be written as you. They have lead magnets in them for additional downloads. We'll click into one of these here. You'll be able to come in and share these to your social media feeds. So if you have a content strategy out there and you're regularly posting information to recruit for EXP to social profiles, you'll be able to leverage these blog posts in that. And you just simply come in here, click that. There's your custom link. Go over to your social media feed, drop that in, and you'll be able to start to share this information and drive people back to the website. Now you see here, looks like your website. Again, it's your links. And we have over 100 blog posts currently, and we will continue to add blog posts. Another cool thing here that people really like is the business plan generator. So this, enables a realtor to jump in, kind of set up how much money they want to make over the course of the next year. What's the average price in their market? What's their typical commission per side? Set up their compensation model, and then what they plan on doing for outreach. This right here has the 4 majors and kind of like real national numbers behind them. What you can expect transaction wise based on effort. Looks about a little bit of expense here, and that's going to show you if you're on track or not. And maybe you need to go through and adjust this. Maybe you need to do a paid campaign. Maybe you do some direct mail. Jump in. Oh, look, you're on track now. You're looking at 21 transactions from your outreach based on national averages. So then they'll fill this out, and the lead will get a business plan that's a little more detailed with kind of a go forward plan, and then you're going to get this information as well, right? So you're going to get emailed, and you're just going to say someone just filled out the business plan guide, and here's their phone number. Here's an idea of what the emails look like. So here's an example of when someone fills out the main website form. You're going to immediately get this and say, hey, someone's interested in EXP. So you're going to have that potential for speed to lead. So you can call them right away, say, hey, thanks for signing up, whatever, kind of your strategy is going to be. Just know also they're going to get dropped into a retention campaign. They're going to get emails every couple of days initially, drops to every couple of weeks, and then it kind of slows down after that. But just so they'll keep on top of mind. So, over the next 6 months, they're going to have so much contact information. If they're, considering moving to EXP, you're going to be top of mind. You're going to be the one that's really been reaching out to them. So you're going to get this email, and then what they're going to get is something like this, right? So here's the first email that comes when they fill out that lead gen form right out of the homepage. Just basic information about EXP, compensation model, all the tools, stuff like that. Cool thing is it's from you, right? So here our test guy is Mike Realtor. So this is from him, and all the information in the signature is also his information. So you want to schedule a meeting, that's the Calendly. Learn more, you're going to go to his site. Here's his email address and his phone number. So all the communication both ways, what's going on. You'll be able to also log into a dashboard, and kind of what this looks like. You'll come in, you'll have a login site, you jump in, and it's going to show your contacts and the performance of the email campaigns and what's going out to your contacts. So right here, this test guy, he's got 9 contacts. He just got 2 new ones this month. You can see the performance of the email campaigns. 50% open rate, pretty darn good. Click rate, so that's if someone's in an email and they click a link in the email, you're going to know people are clicking through to the blog post or clicking your contact links. They're going to actually be acting on those emails, which is what you really want. Here's going to be kind of the last few emails, what's going out to people, the open rate on the specific emails. And then your contact list, and you can download your contacts right here. So these are your contacts. Come in, download this. You could drop this into something like MailChimp if you wanted to have your own newsletter. We'll kind of coach you on that, the things you can do to really enhance this outreach and really kind of hone it in. And then we also mentioned there's the prospect campaign. That's kind of the cold campaign. People sign up and you're kind of dripping them information about EXP, trying to get them to join up. Once they join, under you're going to get an email from EXP that says, you got a new agent has just signed up under you, and you'll be able to come in here, and we got these little boxes here. You can flip them to a retention campaign. Flip them, little celebration. You got somebody, under you. You're going to be making revenue from this agent, and you're going to start sending them information immediately on how to onboard to EXP, because as we all know, you get a ton of info from EXP out of the gate. This is going to kind of help them sift through it, surface the important things that they need to do right now to kind of get in there, get their website set up, kind of awareness where the marketing tools are, email, get that going, get their single sign-on, all that kind of stuff to get into EXP as a functional agent, be able to start, leveraging, the brokerage immediately. And that happens in the retention campaign. So you'll be top of mind as their sponsor going forward. So we're going to drip them every week. You're going to send information about EXP, about real estate, about the market. You're going to be the expert for EXP, their sponsor. And again, all you have to do is just get people in the door. And then this system takes care of the rest going forward and does all industry best practice for outreach and keeping you in front of it, of the game, and the expert on EXP for your sphere. So hopefully this helps. Feel free to sign up. You go to the site. You can kind of kick it off right there. Start building. Go-revx.com, and that'll get you signed up, onboarded. About 24 hours, you'll have your site all ready to go. We can set up a quick 15-minute refresher to show you how it's all used, make sure everything's cool. Then you can start your outreach and start getting people, kind of under you, start realizing that rev share. So take it easy. We hope to talk to you soon.